What's up guys, Brendan Hancock here with another episode of Groove Subaru today, and today we're here with the all-new 2019 Subaru Ascent. We're here in Morrison, Colorado with beautiful Red Rocks Amphitheater in our background, and today we're going to take a look at two features of the Eyesight safety system that are standard on all 2019 Ascents: adaptive cruise control and lane keep assist. Let's go hit the road. So today we're going to take a look at two features of Eyesight that are standard on all 2019 Ascents. We're in a touring trim level right now, but that doesn't matter for what we're going to test here. If you guys haven't seen it already, do check out our in-depth review of the Ascent where we take a look, kind of demonstrate the seating positions available, and really take an in-depth look. We also did a test drive video where we, take it out and kind of talk about some of the specs and stuff there as well. But today we're going to focus exclusively on the adaptive cruise control element. So all 2019 Ascents come with Eyesight. A couple of things that you get with that: you do get automatic, pre-collision braking. Pre-collision warnings, so you'll get audible and visual warnings prior to the car actually braking for itself. You'll also get pre-collision throttle management, adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, lane departure warning, reverse automatic braking in some circumstances, and also blind spot detection and rear cross traffic alerts. So most of those features, the pre-collision braking, adaptive cruise control is on all Eyesights. I believe the base model does not come with reverse automatic braking, if I'm not mistaken. So. A lot of times people ask me, the differences between pre-collision braking and adaptive cruise control. So pre-collision braking is always on unless you turn it off. Now there's a couple circumstances that can cause it to turn off. For example, if you're driving directly into sunlight and the glare is going directly into the cameras, because these cameras use full-on 3D image processing, they see in full color, unlike a lot of systems that use radar, which is not quite as accurate. That's why this system is the best on the market right now. A couple other things that can do it: if you're in very snowy conditions and the traction control light's kind of flashing, that can cause it to temporarily turn itself off, and then it will re-engage once it senses, a little bit better grip. Also, if it's raining, and the wipers are constantly going in front, if it's snowing and you can't really see, really heavy fog, those are all kind of scenarios where Eyesight will turn itself off. Other than that, though, it's on all the time. Now, the pre-collision braking is really giving you the benefit of the doubt that you're paying attention and everything's great until it realizes you are absolutely not paying attention and it needs to intervene. So you're going to get an audible and visual warning right here in front of you on the screen. It's going to go dit, 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 and then slams on the brakes. Now the adaptive cruise control, however, you set it just like any other cruise. So I tap this button right here, and then once I get up to whatever speed I want, I just hit set, and it's going to show me what speed I have it set to right here in front of me. Now it's going to, the screens that we're looking at here, they appear to be slightly higher resolution than the previous generation, of the Starlink system and stuff. But the view and everything that we're seeing for the most part is exactly the same. So right now I have my cruise set to 68 miles an hour. I'll just go up here to 70 here for you. So I have it set to 70 miles an hour. Now I don't have a car in front of me right now, but when I do, there we go, nice. So right there, you can see that Outback actually right in front of me, and I can adjust the amount of distance it's going to keep between me and the car in front. So I can increase or decrease the amount of distance between 1 and 4 seconds of travel time. So a lot of times people will ask, does it do, are those car lengths? And the answer to that is no. The reason there's seconds of travel time is because depending on how fast you're going, it does, matter, because if you're going 100 miles an hour, which you shouldn't be, but if you're going 100 miles an hour, one car length is not going to do anything for you. So if you're going, 80 versus 25, even the same number of bars is going to be a different amount of space there. So I can have the adaptive cruise control on right now. I have it set to 80 miles an hour, but I'm only going 77 because what it's doing is it's cutting my throttle. Now I don't really notice that the car's braking. It's not braking for me at this moment. And then right now that car just got out of the lane. I hear a beep, and that's telling me that I don't actually need to set it to 80. That's telling me that it no longer detects the car in front of me. Now if I were to get back into this lane, right there, boom, picks it up, sees the car, and there we go. So this is great for road trips because you always run into those circumstances where the car in front of you is going like 1 mile per hour slower than you are or something. And in this circumstance, it would be absolutely seamless. You wouldn't even notice the difference. It's just going to go along its own way. Now, another thing that's always on, unless you decide to turn it off, which you can do, with some buttons over here, the different features of Eyesight, is the lane departure warning. So that's going to use the cameras to see where the lines are on the road, and it's going to give you an audible and visual warning when you are departing that lane. But over here on the bottom right, on the right side of the steering wheel, I have the lane keep assist button. And what that's going to do is use the cameras to see where the lines are on the road, and then it's going to physically adjust my power steering to keep me in the middle of the lane. Now, this is not like a Tesla autopilot. This is not a hands-free scenario. In fact, when you do take your hands off the wheel, it does a pretty good job of keeping you in, but it will kind of start to ping-pong you a little bit because it's not really designed to do that. Now, you won't really notice too much of it so long as you are kind of driving straight, but if you did, start to veer or something like that, it would let you know. Now, it's also going to let you know which lines the cameras are picking up. So, if it can only pick up one, it's not going to necessarily be working the way it's supposed to because it doesn't see both lines. Like right there, I just lost one of the lines. Give it like 3-4 seconds to pop back up and see that line. Boom, there it is. So now it sees it, now it's working. Whenever it does pick up the lines, you'll see vertical white lines here on both sides that let you know it's picking up the line. You'll also see those white lines up on the, I think it's like 5.7 inch screen up there as well. Now, right now, to give you guys an idea, car is braking a little bit here because I have my cruise set to 75, yet the car in front of me is only going 59. So the car braked a little bit as I approached that vehicle, and then it's cutting my throttle to maintain, in this circumstance, 2 seconds of travel time between me and the car in front. Now, just to give you guys a little demo here, I will get out of this lane. So just lost that car, and now I'm speeding up to the, speed that I have my cruise control set to. So really, I think that with the fuel economy that you get in this, having that adaptive cruise control and the lane keep assist make this one of the best family cars you could possibly get. Now, some of these systems, adaptive cruise controls and other makes and models, can be a little bit jerky, meaning that they'll pick up a car and then they'll brake and then they'll accelerate pretty hard. Whereas this system is extremely gentle and subtle. It slowly cuts my throttle. It slowly decelerates. It would bring you all the way down to a complete stop, which we'll probably actually notice happening here in this scenario. Because I have my cruise control set to 55, and I'm going 30, 25 here, and very, very gentle braking. Everything is very nice. And this will take me down all the way to a complete stop. Now, once I'm at that stop, I can just hit resume. It would go back up to whatever speed I have it set to. But this is a very, very comfortable system, and that I think, in conjunction with lane keep assist, make this one of the most comfortable, family cars you can have for long road trips. The other nice thing about using adaptive cruise control is that it does really give you the best fuel economy because, if you're on the highway, it's in a lot of circumstances, it's just cutting your throttle and letting you kind of coast there, whereas we would typically be, hitting the brakes and stuff like that, but it's not doing that for us. So you'll actually notice probably getting some of the best fuel economy you can get while using adaptive cruise control and the lane keep assist feature. Now, something I didn't mention about the lane keep assist specifically, now you can use lane keep assist without using the adaptive cruise control portion. And when I have customers come back, for the redelivery, I notice a lot of people doing that. Now, if you're on the highway and stuff, that's fine. But truthfully, I don't recommend keeping the lane keep assist on all the time because it only works above 40 miles an hour. And so, in the city and stuff, construction zones, if it doesnit's consistently pick up the lines for 3-4 seconds, it's not going to actually be doing its job. And so in the city, you might be above 40 for like 2 seconds, and then it's working, and then you're below speed, and it's not working, and then it's working, and it's not working. So my personal recommendation for the use of lane keep assist specifically would be for using it exclusively when you're on the highway. That way, the nice clean lines, it picks up everything nicely, much more comfortable, and it's just working more efficiently in that way. So I'm just taking it off of adaptive cruise control, but hopefully you guys have found this video to be helpful. If you guys do have questions about either anything with Eyesight really, or specifically the adaptive cruise control and lane keep assist features, please do not hesitate to put those in the comments. We'll get back to you on that. Hopefully you guys liked this video and found it to be helpful, so give us a like there. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time on Groove Subaru Today. Take care.